Shigeru, stunned, asked Rize why she thinks he's the Mr. Wise Heiji mentioned. Rize reveals her unique skill. She can see people's status windows, including their names and special notes. Shigeru was embarrassed by what he wrote in his special note. Rize asks if he knows about Seika's real-world body, and Shigeru admits he has some idea. Rize drops a bombshell. She's the reason Seika's body was harmed in the real world. She explains that she met Seika during an AI program that malfunctioned, resulting in an accident due to a misunderstanding. Seika was injured because Rize couldn't stop it. Guilt-ridden, Rize wrote in her special note that she wants to understand others, hoping to atone in this world. Shigeru, curious, asks if it was the AI that was developed by Seiji's company. Rize reveals another shocker. Seiji is her brother, but she's changed so much that he hasn't recognized her. She sought Shigeru after hearing about him from Seiji, calling their meeting fate. Shigeru questions her honesty, and Rize swears she can't lie, it's the price for her power. She offers to help Shigeru use his almighty god skills to aid Seika and Seiji. Shigeru mutters he doesn't need help, but admits leaving Seiji, a straightforward guy, and Seika, an innocent girl, would stress him out. He agrees to her help, and Rize, grateful, cuts her hair as a symbol of her new beginning. The next morning, as the party prepares to leave for the Principality of Valeria, Rize shows off her new haircut, and Seika calls it lovely. On the road, they battle monsters, with Seika wielding magic, Seiji protecting her, and Rize supporting from afar with her bow. Their teamwork shines, and as the sun sets, Seiji suggests camping. Seika, thrilled for her first camping experience, chooses fishing over lighting the fire. While fishing with Shigeru, she confesses she doesn't want to be a crybaby anymore. Shigeru, wise and gentle, tells her crying is good, it's not just sadness, but a sign of a moved heart. Remembering his past, he told Seika some people forget how to cry. Seika, touched, starts crying. Rize joins them, asking if they caught any fish. When they admit they didn't, Rize expertly shoots fish with her bow and hands them to Seika to bring to Seiji. Alone with Shigeru, Rize praises him, saying Seika always smiles around him and that Seiji was right about his ability to bring joy. Shigeru, flustered, asks if she's over-complimenting, but Rize insists everything runs smoothly with him around. Then Rize tells him not to reveal her identity to the others, fearing it might drive them apart, and asks for time. Shigeru agrees, and they return to camp, where Seika and Seiji are cooking dinner. Over dinner, Shigeru asks Seiji about their journey's goal, wondering if it's to defeat the Demon Lord. Seiji admits he's unsure, but says their current aim is to reach Valeria. Shigeru praises him, calling him it's expected from a former president, when a noise interrupts them. They find a wounded woman, Ria, who wakes from a nightmare about being chased by two men trying to kill her. In a flashback, we see her in the real world. Her boyfriend dumped her, her friends mocked her looks, and she wrote in her special note a vow to kill all pretty women. Back in the present, Ria wakes up and asks who they are, and tries to move, but the party urges her to rest. She glares at Seika with resentment. Seiji suggests moving her to the fire to warm up. A flashback shows when they found Ria, and Shigeru goes to fetch water. Rize stops him and warns him that Ria's special note reveals her hatred for pretty women and her intent to kill them, putting Seika in danger. Back to present, Seiji asks her name, and she confirms it's Ria. Seika offers her food, but Ria looks at Seika with a hateful stare, tries to reach for a weapon, only for Rize to disarm her preemptively. Seiji asks why she's injured, and Ria explains her party was attacked, leaving her separated. Feeling sympathy, Seiji promises to protect her until they reach Valeria. Suddenly, Ria winces in pain, claiming her wound feels hot, and asks Seika to help her take her to the lake. Seiji offers to assist, but Ria snaps that she needs help bathing and accuses him of being lewd. Seika, confused, asks Seiji if he's lewd, turning him to stone with embarrassment. Shigeru tries to help, but Ria threatens to scream if he touches her, and Seika asks if he's lewd too, leaving Shigeru and Seiji depressed. Rize, with a scary expression, offers to help Ria, but Ria refuses instantly. Innocent Seika agrees to help, even bringing her weapon for protection, and they head to the lake. Rize follows discreetly. Seiji stops Shigeru from following, calling it inappropriate, and suggests they eat and wait. Shigeru, worried, performs super fast side jumps, creating afterimages to track Seika. Seiji, stunned, asks if he's vibrating, but Shigeru uses a skill to put him to sleep and follows the girls. At the lake, Ria calls Seiji handsome, but unripened. Seika, not understanding the term, describes him as strict yet thoughtful. Ria mutters she wishes she could join them, then pulls a weapon on Seika, declaring she kill all pretty women. Seika, terrified, asks what she did wrong, and Ria admits it's not personal. Her special note compels her to kill pretty women because, in her past world, they ruined her life, so she took it out on her special note. Seika, crying, asks why she wrote such a note, but Ria says there's no going back and tells her to die. As Ria attacks, Ria shoots her weapon away, forcing her to retreat. When Ria tries to reach for her weapon, Shigeru grabs her hand, ready to strike, but a blinding light interrupts. A wing and halo emerge from Seika, transforming her into an angelic figure, leaving everyone in awe.